What's going on, my people? Welcome back to the channel. Sports Talk and Bets with your boy, Clem Boogie. Today we're going to be talking about Fight Week. Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk, taking place over in Saudi Arabia. Yes, it's a heavyweight battle. Rematch. Anthony Joshua, former champion. Alexander Usyk, current champion. Let's dive into it. As far as I know, both have had a very strong camp. Usyk, as you know, Ukraine descent, so he's been dealing with everything in his home country. We all know, what has been transpiring over the last couple months between them and Russia. So that, some things don't need to be explained. We know that. As far as when it comes to Anthony Joshua, I think a lot is left to be desired. AJ is very talented, but I think he gets a little in over himself. And what I mean by that is that he just tires out. I don't know if it's a stamina, endurance issue. I have no idea, but it just seems to be a lackluster performance, and then he seemingly gets knocked out. Now, one would say at 6'6", and I believe he's about 250, 255 pounds, very athletic build, that, physical specimen. How could that be? Ladies and gentlemen, it's boxing. When you have someone, or an opponent for that matter, that's up against you and providing resistance, nothing is easy, especially in the fight game, because it's not like you're just hitting a bag. The opposition actually hits back, and that's exactly what Alexander Usyk did in their first meeting, ultimately knocking him out and taking the world titles away from one Anthony Joshua. But as it comes to this Saturday, I don't know. I see a very, very true, very unpredictable fight. What I mean by that is anything is possible. And of course, in all of boxing, all battle combat, anything is possible. But if I'm putting my money up, I'm going to say I'm going with Anthony Joshua to get his revenge. Simply because reports from his camp are saying that he did have a good camp. He's worked on mobility, worked on more endurance and stamina work, which I think are all factors that hinder him in his lackluster performances. He's had 2 losses. The first loss was when he fought and he lost initially his world title against Ruiz. He came back, avenged it. Though he didn't knock Ruiz out or knock him down, he did give a true boxing lesson. Anthony does know the science of boxing. He used his jab, kept Andy Ruiz at bay, used his power punch when available, and was able seemingly to come out with a unanimous decision to regain his belts. Now, when he fought Usyk, wasn't the case. Similar situation. He just faltered in his performance. He tired out and just seemingly looked like he gave up. Now, if your opponent is able to see that you've given up, that's like blood in the water. He sees it, he's going for it. But like I said, with that being said, I'm going to give you my pick. If I put my money on it, I'm going to go with Anthony Joshua. Just from the things that I've heard in his camp and how he's been talking, how he's been just carrying himself. I think it's just going to be a different outcome that we see. I'm not going to say he's going to knock him out, but I do see the fight going the distance, and I do see it going potentially a split decision. Usyk is not a joke. He's not just going to lay over and let Anthony Joshua get his way. He's very persistent. He pushes the action. He forces the issue. He's very engaged. He's a very aggressive fighter, but he has that Achilles of Anthony Joshua, which is stamina. Yes, Usyk is able to punch, and keep the pace up round by round. So it should be interesting. But like I said, me putting my money up, I'm going with Anthony Joshua, and I'm going with split decision. So I don't know. I'm not too sure about it, but I think that's where I'm leaning towards. Anything's possible. Things can change. But as you know, on betting sites, they have Alexander Usyk as a favorite, Anthony Joshua as a slight underdog. So everyone's predicting a close fight. How it will turn out, no one knows. But I'm here to tell you, it's going to be a good fight. You should all tune in. It is this Saturday, Saudi Arabia, on the Zone. And other than that, let's make some money. You never know what's going to happen, but you do know we can always talk about this. Tell me if you won. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how I go.